Yo, what's going on, YouTube family? Hope you guys are having a great day. I'm back in the game with another video, and welcome back to my channel, NC Tough TV. So guys, I want to ask you a question in regards to Beyonce. What happened to "I'm a survivor, I'm not gonna give up"? What happened to those days? Because RadarOnline.com is reporting that Beyonce is still having trust issues with Jay-Z. And my question is, if you're having trust issues with Jay-Z and you don't want him talking to other women, all right, even if they're married, she has a problem with Jay-Z conversating with other women, then why are you still in a marriage with him? Why don't you let him go? You're independent, right? Girls rule the world, right? Show us, show everybody, practice what you preach. Anyway, let's run to the receipts that RadarOnline.com has provided for us, and let's read what they had to say in regards to this matter. Jay-Z may have already had 99 problems, but now he definitely has one more. It's been 3 years since the rapper's wife, Beyonce, revealed to the world on her Lemonade album that Jay-Z cheated on her, and RadarOnline.com can exclusively reveal she had major trust issues. Unfortunately, she will never be able to trust Jay-Z. She has him on a tight leash and always will, a source close to Beyonce, who is 37, said. On June 5th, Beyonce and Jay-Z were sitting courtside at an NBA basketball game between the Golden State Warriors and the Toronto Raptors when the owner's wife, Nicole Lacob, started chatting it up with the rapper. Needless to say, Beyonce was not having any of it, giving Lacob a stare that instantly went viral on social media. Beyonce is incredibly controlling, and she gets very upset when she sees him talking to other women. When she sees him talking to another woman, the source told Radar.
Not on my watch.
You heard? Beyonce is not the type of woman to hide how she feels, and the instance at the game was a perfect example of this. Their marriage is constantly hot and cold, and Jay-Z has morphed into what Beyonce wants him to be. He has lost his individuality, and she definitely wears the pants in their marriage. So guys, by reading the receipts that RadarOnline.com has provided, it just makes me feel that this marriage is in trouble. And the reason why I say that is because, to me, it'll feel more rewarding if an individual can go out and prove to me that they have changed, right? That they are not the same person that they were before, and I don't have to put a leash on that particular person in order for me to, keep tabs and make sure that they're doing the right thing in my presence, or if they're not in my presence. You see what I'm saying? I know that Jay-Z brought this on himself, allegedly, because still some part of me thinks that it was all a marketing scheme. But hey, she said it. She made an album about it, and we're going to look at it as if it's true. Oh, and let me not forget that Jay-Z did speak of his cheating ways on his 444 album. And so I just really feel like this, family. If Beyonce keeps showing him that he can't talk to anyone, it's going to eventually, push them further apart. I think that Jay-Z is going to get tired of that, and Beyonce is going to get tired of having to police Jay-Z everywhere they go, or, check up on them when, they're not in the same cities and they're doing work. Things of that nature is just too much. It can become just a burden. So I hope that Beyonce can find some type of peace and serenity within herself to fully trust Jay-Z, and hope that their marriage lasts for the long haul. All right, so let's move along to the next story. So your boy Tyler Perry is feeling himself to the point that he had to publicly disrespect this woman that went all out to try and get his attention to potentially audition for him for an upcoming role. I am not with everyone saying that she went a little far. It's not about what she did, it's about how he reacted. And as a person within this community, Tyler Perry should have governed himself accordingly and not said a thing about this woman sticking her neck out there, because this makes him look bad, but it really shames her in the same process. And I didn't like it at all. I wasn't here for it. I just think that it's just totally disrespectful. So guys, let's read what Tyler Perry had to say in response to Racquel actually paying $2,000 to have a billboard put up in Atlanta to say, hey, Tyler, I'm your next leading lady, or whatever the case may be. All right. And it states, so here's the deal. This is not the way to get my attention. If you're looking for a role in one of my shows, please don't do this. Save your money. This is the third time that someone has done this. Please stop. To audition is free. I'm sure you can use that money for a better purpose. I love that you want to work with me, and I love that you invest in yourself. But when you do things like this, it puts my team on high alert and makes me look at you sideways. I know the message that you want to send is a positive one, but this comes across as the opposite. Again, the best way to work for me is to audition, and it's free. We post breakdowns all the time for actors. Just come and audition. And by the way, you were great in The Night Of. It was my favorite show a couple of years ago. I already saw you, so just audition and keep your money. Again, I appreciate your effort, but that's not the way to work for me. God bless you, dreamer. I have no doubt you will make it one day. All right, guys, so Racquel did respond, and she said, in regards to Perry's response, Bailey told EW, it didn't make me feel rainbows and butterflies. When I decided to do this, I didn't know what the response would be. Last time, I didn't get any response from him, and I wasn't expecting really much out of this time as well, but I had to take a chance. Bailey added she tried similar tactics over 7 years ago, paying $1,400 for a billboard that never received a formal response. This time around, Bailey wanted to enhance her approach and shared that there are actually 2 advertisements, one large and one small, currently standing in the Atlanta metropolitan area with the same message. She says the signs cost a combined total of just over $2,000. So, telling the truth, guys, Tyler Perry, his whole post was just straight shade. He was just like,
Wait a minute.
basically saying that he doesn't want anything to do with her. Now, if he's already saw her, then you have to think of this dynamic, guys. For him to publicly come out and say what he said to her, right? That means that he really doesn't even like her like that. That her talent is not where it needs to be, because if he's already saw her, he would have already called her. So it was just full of shade. It really was. It was very nasty on Tyler Perry's part to actually put that post out. I don't care what nobody says, that this girl was thirsty, she was reaching. Listen, everybody that's made it into that industry has did some things that is way more worse than what Racquel did to get into the business. So I don't want to hear any excuses when it comes to Tyler Perry and how he responded to this lady. I'm trying to tell you, you guys better pay attention to Monique. She exposed everyone, and then a lot of us within our own community turned our back on Monique when she was telling us the truth the whole time about Lee Daniels, about Tyler Perry, about Oprah, so forth and so on. So honestly, just because Tyler is receiving backlash because of how he responded, and he is getting roasted and toasted on the internet for this actual response to Racquel and how he went about it. If I was her and he tried to call me and try to smooth things over and gave me a pity roll, I wouldn't even take it. I wouldn't even take it from Tyler Perry. I wouldn't even take it. So if Racquel, if she ever sees this video before, it gets to the point where they could talk and he could apologize to her. Remember, I said this, do not take that role. Do not take a pity role just because he comes and apologize about how he went about addressing you. Anyway, guys, with that said, I'm out of here, guys. I hope you liked this video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. Also, share this video. And if you're new here, don't be afraid to subscribe to my channel and smash that notification bell to be notified of when I will drop my next video. It's been real. Peace.